There's this Nigerian model, Norma Anosike. She sued a bank.
I remember.
Because they used her image. They didn't credit her. They used her image from like a shoot or something.
They didn't request her consent.
Hey, Access Bank! You people have used my image severally. Welcome guys, and we're excited to have each and every one of you here watching with us. So we have a special guest, a superstar. A superstar stylist. You know how they say stylist to the stars, but also a star.
Yeah. So that's a star stylist to the star.
Yeah, because it's the Chanel, the Lanvin, the shoe, the everything. I mean, you know, star infidel guys. Toasting, but the star infidel, aka Toasting, or do they say my name's A?
My name's A.
I'm Toasting. Anyways, today we'll be having a very interesting discussion that I think, well, a lot of us would have dealt with in our different industries. It's talking about, you know my English is bad, just manage. It's basically about giving credit to whom credit is due. And I think all of us, whether in the movie industry, also in movie, hosting, writing, fashion industry, you know, all the different industries that we work in, we've all come in contact with people who maybe sometimes just don't like to give that credit. You know, so what do you guys think about it? And you know, let's even first talk about how, you know, first of all, music, movies, and fashion, how the collaborative process even works. Yeah. So for example, like with fashion, we know that if you're doing a shoot, we have the stylist, makeup artist, hairstylist, whatever, blah, 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 model, shoe person, floor maker, all of the above.
Your fashion has entered a different
everything, you know. So, for example, movies, like you tell us about like how the collaborative
there's the writer, there's the producer, director, there's even also hair, makeup, all the extra, there's lights, there's so much involved.
I get you.
But then even in movies, it's tricky because it's like, how much do you credit? Because you can credit it down to, you know, the person who
the assistant of the assistant
putting sellotape on the, what they call it, grip or whatever. But do you put that on Instagram or do you just leave it for the? Credit is tricky because I guess sometimes it's like.
I feel like with movies it's different because movies you get movie credits at the end. So movie credits you can pack everybody inside there.
But Tosin, for you, why do you think people need credit? Why do you think credit is important?
In a business like fashion, you always want to grow. You always want to grow. You always need that platform. You don't know who's going to see your work out there and they will call you for your service and all of that. And that's why a lot of people, especially this new generation of creatives, are very hard on you crediting them.
Okay, so it's almost like that's like a reference point for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you guys think of cases of people who have maybe been credited or not credited, people who even credit properly and people who don't credit properly? Like, for example, Davido is an amazing person when it comes to credit. Like, he doesn't even, you know, he's always tagging people, tagging clothes, tagging, even the person that helps him pack the shoe, he will tag everybody, you understand? But there have been many cases of people who aren't as generous.
For photo shoots, though, isn't it trickier? Because, like, if I paid you, do I have? Like, it being credited, is it like a right or a necessity, or is it?
No, I think for something like creative, like a photo shoot, like even if you're crediting, even if you paid the photographer, it's still the photographer's art. It's still like their work. It's still so you still have like that need to credit them at least. Like, okay, who took these pictures? This way you didn't take pictures yourself, and then some. But I think it's now different for something like if you're a celebrity that is like being given clothes, and like okay, somebody gives you like 10 dresses and you have to wear them. Or do you credit them? Do you not credit them? Obviously,
because it happens a lot in this business, so much that it is annoying. I'm not how do I put it? As much as I respect people's boundaries, some will tell you, okay, I have a client who will tell me the reason why they don't, she doesn't give out credit is because she doesn't want. She's a very big person in the society, and she wouldn't want media people entering. Does she wear original gold? Does she wear original lips? So she won't tag. She doesn't tag anybody.
But does she pay? But does she pay for all those things?
Heavy.
Exactly. If you're paying for somebody to like, if you're buying gold, like,
so that's what I was asking. So that's what I was asking. So therefore, it doesn't mean. So if the pay is enough, then you don't have to expect credits?
No, but I think it depends on the situation. For example, especially with fashion and with like musicians and fashion, especially when it comes to them working together, a lot of the time musicians gain clothes by borrowing. You understand? So a lot of the time they're, oh, please just loan me this outfit. Oh, please
so
just
you have to credit.
So I feel like if you're not paying for your outfit or you're not paying for the service, maybe makeup or the styling service, you're like, oh, let's collaborate. You know they love to put out that word, collaboration. Let's collaborate. And you now collaborate with your chewing gum career. You now go on Instagram and now not tag. You are a rude bastard. But that's what I just believe, Sha. But I don't know what you guys think about
that. No, that makes sense.
But you know where the question is did you actually negotiate credit?
That credit. That's what I'm asking. Even this one of, if I'm paid heavy enough and I say, okay, but still, I still want credit too. Is that an unjustified request?
I don't know. I feel like, because what you were just saying now, if it's that there's a whole, okay, you've paid and this person now comes and it's not like, oh, I know, I'm okay. For me, if I pay for something, is my prerogative. There's no benefit for me as, let's say, the designer to give you my thing and you wear and you go and shine and then you go home and tomorrow nobody's calling my phone to be like, oh, I want that shirt, I want that trout. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I'm just giving you. You're not my friend. I don't know from anywhere.
You're right, because remember in the case of this Big Brother contestant Katrina, when she posted about how she wasn't going to tag any makeup artist anymore or anything, people were really upset that, oh, why would you tag? But she's apparently paying them. So does she really need to tag? She paid you. She has given you the money. What are you doing the makeup for? Is it not for money? So at the end of the day, if you do it, why do I need to tag you?
It's a case of, morality versus business ethics at the end of the day. Because if I feel, okay, I want people to grow, I'm that kind of person that even if I pull from another stylist, I will tell people that I pulled so and so from this stylist. It's now in my, how do I put it? It's in my right to say, okay, everyone has been paid. I don't need to. I'm just going to focus on my company and tag my company. But I want people to grow. So it's always a case of being morally, I don't want to use the word moral, but let's just say being morally upright and versus your business ethics. Some of the opinion that, okay, I paid you for your service. It is in my prerogative to say, I'm going to give you credit, I'm not going to give you credit. I, for one, maybe because I know where I'm coming from and the opportunities people gave me, I would love to give people that opportunity as well. So I would always tag everybody. It's not you can't demand it of me. I'll give you an instance. There was a time we shot Token and I collected the pictures from the photographer. And in the beat to quickly post, I skipped out, I tagged him, but I didn't ask him. And he came back to drag me.
Wow.
Yes.
You would have asked first now. I don't like when people vex first.
Like I tagged him. I'm like, but if you go to my page, you see that I would normally tag you.
Yes.
But I tagged you, I didn't add you. I'm like, you would have easily just said, oh bro, can you?
Yes.
Man, this guy dragged.
There's PTSD. It's probably happened so many times before.
I think also the way people react to not being
calm down.
I think that's the facet of cancel culture. The cancel culture is such a quick.
Just, hey, you did me wrong.
To embarrass.
Yes, let me embarrass them. Sometimes calm down. It's not this Gen Z, their blood is hot.
Do you guys know of any other examples of people who maybe didn't credit and it became like a big thing on social media?
Oh, there was Kylie. I don't know if you saw that. Kylie Jenner and Michael Costello.
I
get why, because Kylie has some nerve. You billionaire, you can't tag somebody.
She can, but then she paid. She paid, and she does tag people most times, I think. But like, I just feel like it was a thing of you have such a huge platform. Why not support it? But I feel like it's kind of ridiculous to expect somebody to tag every single.
What was the situation?
Does he ever know?
He wrote a whole like this too low.
You know how to do that together.
Yeah, so, but the thing is that, for example, Tamara, if you go and buy your dress from Versace, you're going to tag them on your Instagram.
Of course, I've paid good money.
So that's the point.
Yeah, tag them for clout.
My thing is that
she bought it.
She paid.
The way he made it seem was because I only read the.
That's what Noble said. She dropped money. So the thing is, like, for me, like, I love to tag because I feel like that's just. Even if I pay, if I feel like you're a brand that maybe just, if I have followers that can, maybe I'll tag. I don't mind. But at the end of the day, like I, as a brand owner, as a business owner,
like Kylie to also kind of have that.
But as a business owner, you know what?
Not all the time.
But as a business owner myself, you know, if you buy from me, I don't expect it. I don't care if you tag or not. You've dropped your money. I don't care. But if you borrow, God have mercy. We'll just blacklist you. Because me, I don't really believe in like fighting over Instagram. It's not my work. I don't have energy. But I'll just say, this person, don't ever give them again. Simple and short. That's all. Don't come back. And that's it. But anyway, so any examples?
There was a shoot we did, I think it was 2019, and it was with Lillian Afegbari. And at the end of the shoot, I mean, the back and forth, there was major conflict. And Lillian tagged everyone and didn't tag the photographer. Now, the photographer, for instance, already knew he was already
intentionally
dead.
Or because of the conflicts?
Because of the conflict.
Oh, okay.
Because of the conflict. I mean, tagged everyone and then skipped out the photographer. But the photographer was mature enough to understand that I've been paid for a service. Whether you tag me or you don't tag me, I've been paid for this service. I think I've delivered on this service. But like you said, with the new space we're in now, it's that demand of you must give
it to me.
You must give it to me.
I think it was
everything you say is so intriguing because of this. I don't want to listen to you for money tonight. But you have like this air of mystery and money. And I'm just like, tell me more.
Okay, Tamara.
I'm sorry.
You can continue this later.
But
you know, guys, there's also the conversation that there are lots of artists who, for example, who, if they work with internationals, so if they work with like maybe Pat McGrath for makeup, or they work with somebody that they pay though, they spend thousands of dollars, they will buy one Gucci shirt that they struggle to buy. They will tag the brand, tag the stylist, tag the cleaner, tag the person.
The tag is more about them.
Exactly. But what is a Nigerian that the person has struggled? Sometimes they even call you, come to. I know how Nigerians work. You know how Nigerians say, oh please, I need you tomorrow. Come and do this thing for me tomorrow. Straight up urgent.
So some people
will not now tag.
For, look who I use.
Exactly.
Look who helped me.
Exactly. So there's also that angle as well. That's why people really get angry about it. We know from fashion, there's other industry participants that are also unappreciated. Wait, okay.
It's me! Nobody cares about writers. No fucking money.
Wow.
It's terrible.
Wow. So, aside from Tamara, there are other people who are unappreciated. For example, let's say I do a series, I shoot a series, I go on Instagram. I'll now say, and you know a lot of people like to do that, produced, written, styled, directed, makeup, everything by me. You don't credit any of the other people in your caption. Is that fair? Even though you've paid, shouldn't you actually give that credit to those people if you're going to?
I think when there's creativity involved and it's like it's somebody's work directly, I think you should definitely give credit. Like something like a series now, you cannot credit the writer or something unless it's a ghostwriter. In that case, they've been told that okay, you're being paid. Like there's somebody in Nigeria that apparently pays for her child to be giving producer credits on things. So like something like that now you can, if they've paid a ghost.
Wow.
Whisper the name to me.
Just drop that. Just drop it right there.
No, now, but like something like that, if you now.
Because there's only one person that can think of what a famous does, huh? But I know it's kind of.
Moving on. Oh God, have mercy.
I'll tell you after. But so something like that. Now, even that you're paying for a ghostwriter, you're paying for some, and that makes sense. But if it's like, okay, I'll hire you now. Okay, come and produce this for me. When you now finish producing, I'll come and stamp any money.
So there was a project I worked on ages ago with an old Nollywood star. Old. I mean, she's not old, but she doesn't. Anyway, so. It was a collaborative process, but it was one of those processes where she essentially gave me, 2 words, shade corner, and then I, elaborated on it. But in her mind, because it was her idea, it was her project. So when they think, but it wasn't a good idea. It was one of those things. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I write things because I need the money. It's shit. It's not good. I'm never gonna allow this. Sometimes I tell them change my name, but this was one of the ones that I was just like, it's really good to see it. So it came out. I was watching his credits. First, opening credits I saw written by Old Nollywood. I said, is it? I was shocked. I said, okay, maybe I'm in the end. My name was. I think I was there as consultant.
Dissolved.
Wow.
As consultant.
Man.
But I mean, what do you do? Okay. My contract literally said you will be credited as written, but they literally show how it will be in the credit.
Oh wow!
I think also
I couldn't vex. The project was bad, and now you are nobody.
Wow.
There's also like music, like something like music and giving credit for music. Like songwriters, because songwriters get money from their credits. Like something like that. Now, if it's like okay, you're going to continue getting residual credits. there's no way you can't credit.
But don't they always forget? Because there's so many cases of like musicians being sued all the time because they always forget. That
was like, but now, like, what song is Justin Bieber? One of Justin Bieber's songs. You know, that was nominated for Grammy. Okay. You can see, like, I think there are 50 people that wrote the song.
Lord
because it's one of those ones where you just...
See, you make mistake, eh?
Because if you just use one small beat that sounds like, you must credit. If not.
What about you, Tosin? Any other unappreciated, styling?
I know shit you did and I didn't see your name on it.
No, but I have people that we work with, and I mean, like I said, it's always a case of did you negotiate being credited at the end of the day, which is also very important in the creative space, especially to these younger ones. You can't come back, not even just say, write it down.
It's actually very important.
It's very, very important.
Because they will still try and dodge that legal one, so at least have it on paper.
But basically, the Dior collection they had like these sweaters with the artist that made this black boys' faces on it, and it was a Ghanaian artist who made it.
Yes.
And so the boy who apparently was photographed and the art was made after went on social media and ranted that how dare they not credit him or pay him when they used a picture that he was photographed in as the inspiration for the art that was painted.
Wait, no, they didn't use him.
He wasn't
the actual thing.
So, according to him, it was his picture that the photographer...
Did they pay the photographer?
It wasn't even the photographer because it's the artist that made the
yeah, so the artist...
You understand? So the boy was upset that he didn't get paid or get credit in that situation.
But did the artist actually use that picture as inspiration, or
from what he claimed, it seemed like the artist did use him as an inspiration board for it. But then at the end of the day, did he agree to? You understand? Did he say,
that? But I guess he didn't have a choice because you took a picture.
Exactly.
Yeah, you took a picture and somebody used it.
Even like if you guys know, like all those people that they will do photo shoots with one photographer, maybe test shoot. The photographer will now use the picture on art. You see where them
actually there was a lawsuit. So there's this Nigerian model, Noma Anosike. She sued a bank because they used her image. They didn't credit her. They used her image from like a shoot or something.
They didn't pay her.
They didn't pay her.
You can do that. Hey, Access Bank! You people have used my image severally and nobody asked me.
It's a lie. They credited her.
Nobody.
But this one, she sued.
I remember. It was around December.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
some years ago.
So she didn't even know. She was just surprised.
Yeah. I think she went to the ATM one day.
And she just
saw a picture.
And she got the money for it.
She got the money. She sued.
Of course, she has to.
I was very impressed.
Anyway, so what do you guys think about creating like some sort of union that... Sorry, I can't even take that question seriously because it's Nigeria. But anyways, what do you guys think about creating a guild or union that helps fight for people?
Because at the end of the day, everyone will find their personal
battle. Exactly.
I think looking at the Actors Guild of Nigeria and how how stable they are.
What is that?
It shows you that if you create
what's AGN?
No, but they're very stable.
We actually have Actors Guild.
They're stable like this.
I didn't even know the guild existed. So the fact that it exists.
No, it exists, but you only see them. You see them once in a while. Like there was a time something happened that they now came and were attacking actresses. Somebody complained.
Oh, the guild was attacking actresses.
Was that also the one? Were they the ones that caused all the actresses to not act for a while? That time that them Genevieve and all of them, because they were asking for too much money. So the guild is suppressing their advancements.
Okay. Wow. You didn't explain. It's Actors Guild against actors.
I guess that's how it works. And then guys, what do you guys think about Oh God. Anyway. Just don't kill us. You have now joined us in the Please, has been holding the laugh inside.
You guys are the worst. The worst.
Oh, God, it's hot. Sorry, intermission. So what do you guys think about, people that complain that, I'm the one... Yeah, so wow, Toasty, you're okay now. So what do you guys think about people who complain that, I made you, the way I made Tamara, if not for me, where would Tamara be? I made you.
I've heard that before.
You're supposed to give me credit. You're not giving me credit anywhere.
I get it.
What do you guys feel?
Well,
that's a fact.
Like your Oscar speech.
I was at my desk one day and somebody came from a prestigious network to negotiate with us. And it was an organ, her producer. And the producer had gotten me like my first ever writing gig. But so she was walking past and she was like, oh, you work here? And I was like, yeah, I got a job. She was like, and you didn't call me to tell me? After what I did, I was like, girl, I applied to this job. I got this job. Why would I?
Did you do references?
She was so offended and she made it a whole thing. And I was like, and she literally said the lines after I helped make you. I was like, first of all, I'm still poor. I'm not made. But this was yes. So I don't know who you helped to make. Secondly, you didn't help me get this job. It was, but people have that whole, if I helped you once, I'm entitled to your whole, it's a Nigerian thing.
Yeah, so it has happened to me many a times. A lot of people claim that they've made me. They're the ones that gave me, from when I was in tying ropes and tying shoes, that's how they made my career and that's why I'm where I'm today. So, you know, if you want to pass that narrative and join, I just won't help you with it. So, moving on. So, what do you think about people that say that you need foreign credit to be globally successful? Like how people say, oh, you know, Yemi Alade and Tiwa Savage were famous because they were on the Beyonce album, or Wizkid was famous because he did a collaboration with Drake, or whatever the case is. What do you think about that?
Well, my own mindset is this: wherever you flourish, you will flourish. You might be so good at your job and you might not get an international gig, and you will flourish here. And then you find some people who are not even doing anything here, but are doing a whole lot. I mean, you guys are in the same country, but they're doing a whole lot internationally. But the most important thing is both of you are flourishing wherever you're placed.
But should you give that person credit? Is it necessary to say that, oh, this person... Because at the end of the day, I don't believe that Wizkid was famous because he was on the thing with Drake.
But do you not feel like that your brand has gotten more recognition here when people in their abroad started?
But do I need to give them credit?
No, I'm not saying give them credit.
Okay.
What I'm saying is
yes, of course.
Really,
but you know, Nigerians love international stuff.
So somebody was telling me how like she believes that if Thames only was in Nigeria, like so, you know, we discovered Thames from Essence essentially. So if she was in Nigeria and she was not in Nigeria, she wouldn't have blown as much as if the song didn't blow internationally, she wouldn't be as popular now.
I mean, it did take Kylie and all the people playing the song and then all the people for people to recognize.
But that's the importance of credits, because if Wizkid didn't credit her on that song, it should just be the girl that sang. Like, there's a song? What's that song?
I think it was
there's another song.
There was a piece where Wajay riffed back
Yes.
Where Wajay killed the vocals.
Yes.
I think it was Busy Body. Busy
Yes.
Body remix.
Yes. They didn't credit her.
So I guess, I mean, in summary, we can say that that's proof that you do need credit. Not that you need it, but it does help your career at least.
It's also kind of a little bit of proof that if you blow in the abroad, that's when Nigeria will notice you.
So we should give credit.
Please, get at me, wife.
Yes, please.
Anyways, guys, we have to round up for today. I mean, I don't even think we can play a game today. Sorry, guys. We'll play a game on the next episode. But thank you so much for watching, and thank you, Tosin, for being such a great guest. Thank you. Don't worry, when you style me, I will give you credit, I promise. But yes.
I'll give you credit when I wear your ring.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Accelerate TV down here, up here, wherever it is. I can't really tell. But please subscribe, and we can't wait to see you on the next episode. Bye, guys.